It built an entire doctrine around thinking the way the alien thinks, a practice that most Space Marines would call forbidden. The novel Storm of Damocles shows this doctrine in action during the Damocles Gulf conflict. Watch Commander Jotun taught his warriors to think like the Xenos, to know what they were thinking, to understand their logic, even though their thoughts were illogical. He defined the worst kind of failure not as spiritual corruption, but as the failure to outthink, outreason, and outgas the alien. His fortress housed the oubliette, described as a prison and a safe where the Watch kept alien specimens that refused to die, including a living Nisisar, a race allied with the Tau, kept in captivity despite the fact that its psychic tendrils could plant false memories in nearby human minds. The fortress's great hall served as a museum of alien death, displaying Eldar swords, low shadow claws, and stripped jawbone of a Carnifex Prime, each artifact treated as a lesson for the Watch. After raiding a Tau emissary craft, the Watch extracted reams of Tau information from captured databanks, combining alien star charts with Imperial ones to track enemy fleet movements weeks before they arrived. A librarian used a gold-plated simian skull, an artifact from a Mortifactor brother, to experience the final memories of a dead Marine, a ritual that identified the Tau Storm Surge battlesuit as a threat before it ever reached a main battlefield. In a galaxy where information travels slowly and arrives too late, the Watch trades purity for foresight, and that trade saves lives. The Tau, for their part, had their own approach to understanding the enemy, and it stood as a mirror image of the Imperium's methods. An Imperial crewman named Arctan Bellis, captured during the Damocles Gulf conflict, experienced the Tau approach to conversion firsthand, where the Imperium used hypno-conditioning and the threat of death to reshape its warriors. The Tau offered rehabilitation, education, and a vision of a greater good that gave even prisoners of war a sense of purpose. The crewman was subjected to a gentle but persistent reshaping that sought to convince him that his entire life under Imperial rule had been one of needless suffering. The contrast highlighted an important truth about the Watch. It was not just an alien hunting force, but a philosophical statement that understanding the enemy was only valuable when it led to more efficient killing. The Tau understood the enemy too, but they sought to absorb. Meanwhile, the Watch sought only to annihilate.